Welcome back. Let's reflect on a big win for champions Manchester City. They've hit the new boys, Norwich City, by 5-0 at the Etihad Stadium. For the promoted sides, Norwich, they needed to keep things pretty tight, particularly for the first 15-20 minutes. It unravelled badly after 7 minutes. A Tim Krul own goal basically saw their fate sealed, Owen.
Yeah, you say keep it tight, and they never did that. And to be fair, credit Pep Guardiola. He played Gabriel Jesus on this right-hand side. He was fabulous. Kept the width, had decisive moments, and when they get bodies in the box like that, when the ball gets in there, then it's really difficult to defend. And Norwich really struggled defensively when they were here last time, and they struggled all day against Manchester City, and that was the first one, and then the floodgates were open.
Yeah, this became 2-0 through Jack Grealish, the summer signing, of course, from Aston Villa for £100 million. It's his home league debut. Not the most orthodox of finishes, so we know he can, but they're all the same. They count, of course, and he'll be looking back at this as perhaps a day to remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to get off the mark at your new club, especially in front of your own fans. I think it's a stereotypical Manchester City goal, again from the right-hand side. How many times do we see them, you know, isolating a fullback, getting inside, maybe normally a De Bruyne ball, let's say, inside the fullback, and then across the 6-yard box. And the goals like that kept on coming. Sterling, obviously, with similar goals. It's how City score their goals.
2 games now, league games that is, in Jack Grealish's City career. How is he bedding in for you?
Well, I think the good thing is, you know, all the players are looking forward to getting the ball into Jack Grealish. You know, you think about it, Jack, he's been the main man at Aston Villa, and everybody's got the ball, but even the City players are looking to get it into him. So shows they believe in him. He must be training great. Technically, he's a really special player. So I think he's going to fit right in. It's just the question is when De Bruyne is back, you know, when Phil Foden is back, when all those other players are back in, where's his natural position going to be? Is it going to be off the left or is it going to be on the other side?
He's also a very different player to what they've got.
Yeah.
He's a ball carrier. Man City like doing things quickly. They don't want free kicks in the opposite. They're not like a Burnley or a Crystal Palace or someone like that. If they get a free kick, it's like, quick, let's get the ball playing again.
Yeah.
You know, him winning free kicks and slowing the game down isn't what Manchester City want. So he'll have to adapt slightly as well. He will, because he's a very good player. He's you know, got great touch. He can beat players. But he might have to speed his game up a little bit if he's going to really fit into this Manchester City team. It'll be interesting how the season goes, because naturally, he doesn't seem like an automatic or a natural fit for this team. He's so different to what Pep Guardiola's gone for before today.
Yeah.
So he will need to adapt, like the City players will have to adapt to him.
OK, intriguing to see how that pans out. There were 3 second-half goals from Manchester City. The third came from Aymeric Laporte with his weaker foot.
Yeah, well, he barely played last season, obviously, because of Diaz and Stones. Still think he's technically one of the best centre-backs in the world. You know, great finish with his right foot. Don't think they can afford to lose him. There's a lot of talk of him going to Spain. Obviously, I think he'd love to play more, but fabulous player. And they have so much depth at that centre-back position. Big moment for him because he hasn't played much last year.
Could the keeper have done better?
Should have done better, but again, defensively, they got a lot of issues, and I think for Tim Krul, he's going to have a long season ahead of him.
A couple of subs also got in on the act. First of all, Raheem Sterling. Jesus once again doing all the damage down the right.
Manish, this is just Manchester City in a nutshell.
Yeah.
That is a Manchester City goal. Change the colour of their shirt, change everything, and watch that goal and ask anybody who do you think has scored that goal, and they'll say Manchester City. I mean, the second goal was a City goal. The fourth goal was a City goal. They're almost a carbon copy of each other, all of them. And then here we go again. It's so hard to defend. This lad we were talking about before, Owen, as well. I find it fascinating. I was questioning to you, do you think he's got the best first touch in the Premier League? And it's hard to say because I think he does it so hard. He always lets the ball bounce with his first. He actually makes it harder for himself, in my opinion. Not many players will control the ball like that. But what a first touch and what a finish.
Brilliant ball from Diaz. And again, Mo's right. That run from that right-hand side inside, I'm with Mo. I think he might have the best first touch. Finish is good. So the weapons that they have with Mahrez and Foden and De Bruyne and Jesus off the right-hand side, that partnership with Kyle Walker, looked fabulous. Credit Pep, he's always looking for solutions.
Yeah.
And he might have found one today with Jesus and Kyle Walker on the right-hand side.
Yeah, just to explain a little bit about that, Manish, because most people, when a ball's coming in the air, they take it as it's coming down in the air on the volley. And that's like, I would have done that, you would have done that.
Or they caress it with their toes down, don't they?
Caress it as it's coming down. He always lets the ball bounce, and then it's actually kicking back up to him. So it's going the opposite way. So he's almost got a... he almost traps it nicely there. But I've seen him so many times. He lets it bounce, so the ball is actually coming back up towards his face, and he kills it. It's an amazing technique, but it works every time. And I almost think you're making it harder for yourself, control it like that.
Yeah.
But I never see him make a mistake, so he's obviously just mastered it perfectly. A real unique way of controlling the ball, but absolutely sublime.
Well, as you both mentioned, Gabriel Jesus did a lot of damage, particularly down City's right-hand side. Let's hear from the Brazilian now.
Well, a man of the match performance from you must be delighted.
Yeah. All the team plays so good today. We are getting our graded because most of the players come back after, because we need some holidays after last season. It was so tough. So, we play so well today and we win the game, the most important thing.
As you mentioned, it was a great team performance as well. How important was it to get back to being the best after last weekend's results?
Yeah. We know that it's going to be so tough for us because, like I said, we come back after. Every team come back early, so we have to come back as quickly as possible because, that's our game. Play quickly, runs in behind, and try to score a goal. That's everything for us.
City are finding their groove, and next up for them at the Etihad, Arsenal. I should think they'll be watching on, and of course that's going to be intriguing to see how that plays out, particularly with Arsenal playing Chelsea tomorrow. In terms of Norwich City, what do they come away with from that? I mean, the fact is they were never going to be defined, or their Premier League status not going to be decided on the first two games, Liverpool and now Manchester City. But what do they take away from it?
I thought they did well against Liverpool. Today I thought they were poor, really poor. One shot, no shots on target, minimal possession. I think only 30-odd%. So I didn't see anything that they came away with there. I think defensively still got a ton of issues. Tim Krul didn't have a great day. Midfield, they look overrun. At the top of the pitch, they had no threat whatsoever. So I didn't see anything that you can take from the game. They didn't sit in and defend really well. So I think for the manager, they're going to have to maybe in these games try and... I know they want to play possession football, but you can't outplay these guys. We said it. They didn't do it against Liverpool. They didn't do it today. They're going to need a plan B sometimes.
The positives for Norwich so far this season, they've got Liverpool and Manchester City out of the way.
Yeah.
Move on.
It's all plain sailing from here on in, essentially.